love this fight. I really do. One more sleep. The experience, pedigree, world-class style.
So the Fabio Wardley versus Joseph Parker, and also UFC 321 early weigh-ins and the ceremonial weigh-ins have already taken place. And there's a couple things that I want to talk about. As you guys know, we always go through these weigh-ins and we try to look for a couple things that we like to point out. You know, there's been a couple times like at Charles Oliveira versus Mateus Gamrot where we noticed fighters were going in there with hand injuries, right? Some fighters are missing weight. Wow. There's a couple things that we got to talk about today, my friends. And we're going to start off with the face-off with Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley. I mean, dude, Joseph Parker came in today at 262 pounds. 5 pounds less than his last fight against Martin Bakole, but 262 pounds. That is 20 pounds heavier than his last fights with Deontay Wilder and Big Bang Zane. All right, Fabio Wardley came in at 242 pounds. 20 pounds lighter than Joseph Parker. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, bro. Watching the stare down and watching Joseph Parker step onto the scale. And as he flexes, this is the most rippedest, most biggest that I've ever seen Joseph Parker in my life. I'm not playing around, my people. When he flexed, boom, the way his arms were looking with his chest, man, Joseph Parker looks like a goddamn animal. I'm not even playing around. Fabio Wardley didn't really impress me at all when it came to the way the body looked, all right? He looked slim, not the biggest, but he's a tall man. But out of that stare down, you got Joseph Parker, Fabio Wardley staring each other down. And I think Joseph Parker thinks he got us in the bag. This is going to be an absolutely fantastic fight, man. I wanted to see what Joseph Parker came in today. I wanted to see how his body looked. And after seeing it, man, dude, this guy might have even more power. The one thing that I always said about Joseph Parker was he's so skilled. But I felt like he was kind of, not the biggest heavyweight, even though he's looking big now, right? Compared to him when he fought Anthony Joshua back in 2018. Two completely different people. Joseph Parker's looking like an absolute monster, my friends. And after seeing that, I got even more confidence that this fight is for sure not going the distance. Somebody's getting knocked out. And we made our prediction. We chose Joseph Parker to win this fight. This is a man who started boxing at the age of 10 compared to Fabio Wardley, who started boxing at the age of 20. There are levels to this, my friends. Now, don't get me wrong. The heart and the lion skills, the lion heart has to go to Fabio Wardley. Because I know he's coming in here on underdog money, started boxing at the age of 20, right? Trying to prove the world wrong. A former white-collar boxer, blue-collar man. This is going to be an absolutely fantastic fight.